So MaxTunes on Twitter and Bran on YouTube are both in the music space and have discovered that stakes actually produce pitch. That pitch can then be altered depending on the angle of the stakes. Listen to this. You've probably guessed where this is going. Bran then arranged the stakes in an order that plays a tune when hit with a spinning laser. He explains on Twitter that by attaching the stakes together, you can create a wider array of pitches. So I only learned about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure today, but apparently this is Giorno's theme. Peter Please Answer has managed to recreate that theme in-game. Hi, my name is Dom and welcome back to Top Gaming Plays. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed today's video and submit your clips using the link in the description. But let's get into it. One of my favourite games of all time is Star Fox. This 1993 classic had you pilot an R-Wing. A more recent interpretation of an R-Wing can be seen on screen now. This is by an artist called Nicholas Bezecchi. Owlet Up has built his version of an R-Wing in game and it's really impressive. Now do a barrel roll. Canon and Butter, like many of us, took issue with the Light Dragon's creepy eyes, so decided to build her some glasses. So chic, very vogue. My god, those eyes. Metalheads, you're gonna love this one. STG95 has created a rave machine. Warning, flashing lights and headbanging. Time for the prestigious Build of the Day award. Okison has built a literal transformer. Here it is in its car stage. He's then saved the second part of his design in his auto build. It uses all the same parts as the ground vehicle, so you get this transformer effect. Then, when he's done stomping on enemies, he switches back to the car form. In theory, you could have a couple of different auto build options that your car could transform into and back out of. A really neat concept. Rain has created an auto bomber that uses some very interesting parts in an interesting way. The first interesting thing is that he's using a Zonai Sky platform which allows the machine to float even when unpowered. Warning, these things cost like 100 Zonite to auto build. Another interesting thing is Ryan's soul for steering or controlling this thing. He's placed a fan on the back of a construct head, so now when the construct head sees an enemy, the whole craft moves towards it. If you want to build this thing, be prepared to splash the Zonite. The floating island and large battery contribute towards the staggering 257 Zonite cost. Still, worth it for this cool build. And Rain isn't the only one using floating blocks to create vehicles, although this build by Still Breathing almost ended in disaster. The surfers using floating blocks to recreate a battlecruiser from StarCraft. I was told in order to feature this clip, I had to, quote, cram it with StarCraft sound effects. Enjoy.
Receiving transmission. Battle cruiser operational. Shields up, weapons online. Engage. Identify yourself.
This is a clever use of the floating ball to create a paddle boat design, and a great opportunity for me to whip out the Wind Waker theme. The ball we're talking about is the floating rubber ball from the Jonsau Shrine. Defondra has built a catapult using springs, and it's actually pretty clever. He places the payload inside the chamber and then secures it in place with a beam. When he activates the Zonide, the springs will fire the chamber at an upwards angle using the wheel. At the same time, the counterweight will move downwards, a bit like a trebuchet. Defondra has kindly asked that you ignore the ending. Dude Does has created an interesting concept using a ceramic pot. Watch here as the ceramic pot takes damage and breaks. It severs the connection between the hoverbike and the ground part of the vehicle, almost like an escape pod. Just a random pulled off this sick shrine trick shot. Not gonna lie, I feel kinda silly seeing this solution after the rubbish I built. Here's a neat trick to help with some of the Korok puzzles, recalling meat-fused arrows. Glue the Korok to the meat, then recall the arrow. SCP used springs and sleds to create a fully enclosed vehicle with a working side door. Reactivating the steering stick opens the doors so Link connects it. This is your boss fight spoiler warning. Poor Tulin gets absolutely destroyed here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.